Okay, I've tried this video like 3 times now and I'm actually getting so over it. It's so hard to speak in front of the camera, but take 4, 3 or whatever at this stage. Okay, hi everyone. So that's weird because I'm saying this again. I've said this 2 times now. But I wanted to get in front of the camera. Ironically, I love being in front of the camera, even though being a filmmaker, you're always behind the camera. But what this video is on is just a little bit of the behind the scenes of a recent behind the scenes I shot and kind of what I learned from it. This behind the scenes was actually a personal trip of mine to Cape Town. This is where I studied. I studied business analytics, for those who don't know. I actually had nothing to do with creative arts or filmmaking. Just to see my friends and essentially a place I spent 4 or 5 years of my life. And I really enjoyed it. My mate Gerry, who is the musician whose behind the scenes I shot, was there. And I stayed with my friend Ethan, who lives in a town called Melkbos, which is across from Cape Town, and there's this awesome view of Table Mountain with absolutely stunning sunsets. You don't even understand how gorgeous a Cape Town sunset can be. And that was really invigorating to see that. And a lot went on. It was Ethan's graduation. I think the next day I arrived. He picked me up at 10 at night. Next day we were up at like 5 in the morning to make it to Stellenbosch for his graduation. I was there with him for that, and then we met up with my mate Tom. And then Tom and I went with a hike with Gerry. Actually, Gerry's staying with his girlfriend in Stellenbosch. And we went and hiked. Hey guys, here's my last vlog. Here with the boys. We're going to survival mode. Look at you. Cheers.
Cheers. Us signing off.
We ate banana bread, and after the hike we actually went rock climbing, then met up with Ethan and la-di-la-di-la. Did a lot of exploring in Cape Town, got some gorgeous photos, lots of pretty architecture in Cape Town. So it was awesome. Where are we going, Ethan?
We're going to one farm and Pandas in the opposite order.
And Cannons in the opposite order.
I'll say this nice, tell it in a letter, stamp and mail it out. We did our best, couldn't have done better. I think we should be proud. But you held me down when I was living out. Back and forth but never together. So I'll stand up and walk out and make my way alone for now.
So it was awesome. And building on that, the last day was Gerry's performance. So essentially he picked me up from Ethan's place, Melkbos, and that's where the day started. The hour-and-a-half trip to Constantia, which is on the other side of the mountain. And I filmed everything, or most of our conversations, because I kind of knew what I had in my head. I wanted like him talking and being real.
I think when you can like be an artist that makes someone feel like they can relate to you because
it's kind of what his fans don't get to see on his TikToks or social medias. And from there, it will go into his performance or what it takes to set up a performance. I got a lot of the behind the scenes of sound test and setting up, and then we went to a friend of his called Will Lindley, filmed a bit there, just of like conversations, and I kept it real and raw is what I was going for. From Will Lindley's we went back to the stage, and then I got a set. I filmed the entire set, just so I've got lots of footage to do or to use, I guess is the word, when I edit. And I learned a couple things post-edit. So first thing I learned, which all filmmakers should know, is audio is everything. Please invest in a good mic. A subpar good mic which you just attach to the input of your camera is fine. It's better than your inbuilt audio, because unfortunately I didn't have the money at the time to invest in any audio equipment, so I had to be really peculiar about my gain levels on my inbuilt audio, and it came out fine. I used the post-audio processing in DaVinci Resolve. That went a long way to get rid of background noises and just clear around the audio. But being a music festival, you will notice a bit of clipping in the audio and la-di-la-di-la. trailer, all of that. And building on audio is everything. Also your audio that you use in the actual edit, or your rises, or your crashes, or your background noises. It really helps with emotion.
Myself really any credit. Sometimes I think credit is due, and like I think maybe that's why like it hasn't.
Like I said earlier, I was trying to get all our personal conversations to keep it nice and raw, allow Gerry's fan base to kind of know what he's actually really about, and you need to put really nice emotional ambient music behind that, just to keep you engaged in what he's saying. Otherwise, it can come across like someone talking and talking and talking. I hope that makes sense. So number one is audio is everything. Second, even though I recorded everything, you don't have to record everything. I didn't have to record all his conversations. I could have recorded our first conversation, put awesome music about it, which kind of makes you feel, put awesome music behind it, which makes you feel all those awesome emotions. And it would have been fine, and then go into sound testing, and then go into the actual concert. But now I had over 100 gigs, which for people shooting raw isn't a lot, I know, but I had over 100 gigs in 1080p of essentially the day, and that's a lot to get through in 1080p, where I remember I should just use the first couple clips, because the first couple clips were always good enough. So you don't have to record everything. Be in the moment, have fun, record what's real and raw, if that makes sense. Record what you want to record. Don't record everything in case. That's a horrible tip, but yeah, you get what I mean, right? Oh, the being in front of this camera thing is I enjoy it. I actually love the editing and laughing at myself post edit, but it's so hard sometimes. Okay, and the third tip, let me think of the third tip, because the previous 3 takes on this, I haven't got to the third part. So I said audio, I said music. Okay guys, this is a 2-tip video, kind of what behind the scenes. Yes, that's it. Talented filmmaker right here. Talented filmmaker. Yes. Oh, that's what I want to say. Guys, I'm filming this at the end of the video. This is going to be such a bad video. Guys, I'm filming this at the end of the video. If you want to see the full behind the scenes, I'm going to include a link. It's in link maybe there. It's in Gerry's channel. I don't think it was appropriate putting the whole 7-minute thing on my thing. By thing, I mean YouTube video on my YouTube channel. It's so hard being in front of the camera.
You're like a jukebox, baby, different song every day. I'm spending all my money just so I can hit play in every song.